So I just got done watching Christopher Nolan's new movie. It's The Odyssey. If you don't know, probably the second most famous book after the Bible. Yeah, and I can't remember if I learned it freshman English class because I didn't really pay attention. That class was good, but I don't really. I think I did because I remember hearing the part. Actually, I did. It was that this was actually in the movie where they ate the sun god's cattle. I remember that, and then they idiots, like Odysseus told them, and yeah. But the story starts off with shoot. I'm gonna be honest, it was a phenomenal movie. It was phenomenal, but I don't remember Elliot Page's character's name. I know a lot of people were mad at her being casted, but dude, I actually slipped there. I'm so sorry. Dude, I'm sorry. What the heck? Don't cancel me. I actually didn't know. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm being dead ass. I'm not. I actually can't remember the character's name. Alright, but basically, like, the character, basically kind of is a sacrifice in a way, because dies in, like, the first few seconds. The Troy citizens killed her. Yeah, obviously we know the Trojan horse thing. And then obviously there's Travis Scott going bam, bam, bam. You know, and then all that. And then there's Robert Pattinson. There's there's Tom Holland. Telemachus, and then Penelope. And then, yeah, there's a bunch of suitors in Odysseus' house after all those long years. And then obviously it cuts to him, like, he's with, what's her name? It's Charlize Theron. I forget the name. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad with names. Look, sometimes I butcher names. Athena is there, Zendaya. Shoot, I have earrings. But, okay, so yeah, he's there. He's been with Charlize Theron for 7 years, and he is crazy to him because he was like, dude, you lied to me? He was like, and he was happy there. He was. And then obviously it's this whole thing. He's been gone for 20 years, dude. Like, Tom Holland is, like, wants to be king, I guess, because really he's just a kid, man. He's confused, and then his mother is, like, just going crazy. It's pretty insane. Yeah, she was stressing it. It would suck if you lost your man for all that years and, like, you're still just holding on. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, y'all. And then it's like, yeah, he goes to Sparta, right? Where he sees, was it Menelaus? And then, yeah, they meet, obviously, and he tells him some stuff about his father, Odysseus, John Bernthal. By the way, I can't wait to see Tom Holland and John Bernthal again in 2 weeks. That's going to be insane. It's crazy they did 2 films this year, and it's crazy. They both did their thing for Spider-Man and Punisher, their audition tapes. Let's not forget that. They're going to have great chemistry. They had great chemistry here. They're going to have probably even better chemistry in Spider-Man Brand New Day. I think so. I'm pretty sure The Odyssey might just be the better movie. Spider-Man Brand New Day, I think their chemistry will be better. Just saying, because, you know, it's Spider-Man and Punisher. If y'all know, Spider-Man and Punisher, they're a great duo. They're polar opposites, but they're low-key fun together. And then, yeah, he tells him some stuff about Odysseus, and then they, like, form a relationship bond, all that. And then, obviously, there's, what's his name? Agamemnon, the guy, Lupita Nyong'o's sister, which is her, kills her, Helen. What the heck? I'm so bad with names. Yeah, he kills Agamemnon, and then that's where they go to Hades, you know, all this rubbish. They put blood of sacrifice. And then, yeah, you know, it's pretty crazy because Robert Pattinson is just a scared little He's a scared little... Yeah, he's just a scared little... Yeah, like, he was actually a sissy. Like, he low-key reminds me of, what was it, Joaquin Phoenix in Gladiator? but like even more, probably even more sincere, because at least he was like, he actually did take over the throne, unlike Antinous. Like, he's low-key a loser. Like, you're a loser, dude. Oh my gosh, you tried. You failed. You dropped the bag, bro. And then, yeah. Odysseus, he goes back. He gets back home, you know, with the power of Athena, because he prays to Athena. And he has this thing from his wife, Vanellope, right? And then, yeah, Tom Holland returns home to Ithaca. And that's, you know, actually before that, no, they don't actually go to Ithaca. Oh my gosh, they like meet each other at some other place. And that's where he meets his father, Odysseus. He doesn't know that yet, because I guess disguises were so good back then that, well, actually, no, it would have been made sense for him not to know. But like, Penelope should have known that was Odysseus in the first place. Like, do you really know your husband, woman? Come on, you should know how he sounds. Like, come on, I'm pretty sure I would know my wife's voice. Just saying, it makes sense for Telemachus, Tom Holland, to not know who Odysseus is, because he's never met him. But yeah, they meet, they go back, they meet John Leguizamo. I keep remembering names. But like, he was really good. He played the blind guy, blind servant to Odysseus. And then Matt Damon, Odysseus goes back, and then he's a beggar, right? So like, that's what he is. And then like, he's trying to get some food, I guess. And then the two suitors, Antinous throws a freaking chair at him. That looks like it was gnarly, dude. And then Tom Holland, with his big boy voice, tells everyone to get out. You know, he used his big boy voice, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he let him know to not mess with his father, and to not and also for those suitors to not lay his hands on his mother. Because, yeah, they were trying to get in that. And anyways, yeah, that's just what the suitors wanted. They just wanted to get in Anne Hathaway. So they really wanted that. That's crazy. Some men, I know there's a lot of men that want that, but I'm just saying, like, don't you want true love? I mean, she's in love with that man, and she said it herself, but I guess those guys just don't care. They're just dumb and want the power. And yeah, and then him and Vanellope, Odysseus and Vanellope, they have a thing. They talk for a while, and tells her that Odysseus will return and all that, but it's been a long road, and he doesn't know if he can really, like, he doesn't know if he'll ever be the same, you know, because all that. And then, yeah, and then she tells all the suitors she's holding a game. And I've actually heard this before. I know I've heard a guy being good at a bow in something. He was, so obviously Odysseus is a master at putting this bow together. So all the suitors, they play this game where they have to, like, there's axes, and they have to shoot it, right? And it's crazy. And all these suitors do it, and they can't even get it. They don't have the muscle strength. They're not strong enough to even, like, put it together. They're weak. They're soft. Weak little men. And they wanted to get in Anne Hathaway so bad, but they couldn't even put it together. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are you doing? If you wanted to get in her, just, oh my gosh, put it together, dude. That's, my gosh. But yeah, then they all do it, and then Tom Holland tries to give it to Robert Pattinson, but you know, he's low-key being up. So he's like, no. Vanellope, we all proved we are unworthy. Only Odysseus is really worthy. However, he will never come back. So why don't you just choose one of us who can basically fill those shoes? Not fully fill those shoes, but, you know, be the guy. But then eventually, guess what? The man Odysseus comes back, and they're originally making fun of him because he can't do it. Until he does it. Yeah, he put that bow through those things and hit the wall, and then he just started going crazy. He started killing everybody. He really had his vengeance. And then yeah, obviously he kills everyone. He kills Robert Pattinson. It's probably the best part of the movie. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's personally my favorite part. Kills Robert. And then yeah, they him and Vanellope ride into the sunset to honor the men that died. Yeah, it's really amazing that he honored his men. And that movie is phenomenal, man. I gotta say, Christopher Nolan, I think might be the greatest director ever. He makes really good movies. It's actually insane. Like, the guy does not miss. My least favorite movie of him is Tenet, but even that's not like bad. But like, yeah, this guy, he's a genius filmmaker, and there's probably nobody like him. I can glaze him all day. It's the truth. He makes peak cinema. Anyways, guys, if you saw The Odyssey, let me know how you felt about it, and consider maybe leaving a like, subscribing if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.